8th period. How you doing?
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning. Good morning. All right, so we're going to be looking at circle vocabulary today. Some of the videos that you might have already watched, 11.1 and 11.2, have said some words, and I don't feel that they have been fully defined for you, so I want to give them to you today to kind of help make sure those videos make sense and that your Blue Book pages are making sense as well. So let's start today's vocab session with the word, circle. What's a circle? Circle. You're right. It kind of has some arcs in it, okay? Has a radius and a diameter. It's a curved line that completes itself. It comes back around, touches itself. And it does this. This is what I'm seeing people are doing. It's round. It's flat.
Wait, what?
What's a circle?
A flat, it has no sides.
Has no sides.
No-sided polygon.
It's a no-sided polygon. Well, it's technically not a polygon then at that point, right? None of you are wrong. All of you are exactly 100% correct on what a circle is. So what I'd like to do for you right now is give you a more precise definition that will allow you to do a little bit more with what a circle is. Okay? Thank you. So let's have a circle be a set of all points that are equidistant from some other point. All right. Oops, I can write today, I swear. So the set of, what does equidistant mean? Equidistant, same distance, beautiful. All right. Are you feeling lazy a little bit today?
Yes.
All right, me too. I don't want to write out the word circle each and every single time I'm going to write circle, especially as we move forward and I have to write directions and stuff. So let's come up with a symbol that we can agree on to use. A circle! Yeah.
We could draw a circle.
A circle. There's one problem with the symbol.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put a slash through it.
But if I put a slash through it, like if I do it this way, it's like a 0 or something.
No, then do it
Circle with the dot.
If I do it like this,
Put a
then it's
circle
it
inside
means
of a
not.
circle.
Make
Put
it
a
the
circle
target
and a C.
logo.
Put a what?
The target logo.
The target logo. And he was saying a circle inside of a circle, kind of like what you're saying. But let's make that circle, let's- let's make that circle really, really small, and let's make it a point.
It's like a really, really, really small donut.
It does. It's the world's smallest donut hole. And it's because the definition of this is referencing some point and then all the points around it that are the same distance. Okay? And so we're pulling that into our symbol. Awesome. Thank you. While we're on the subject of circles, let's introduce the word semicircle. A semicircle. You said semi-pro. What does semi-pro mean, bro?
It's a movie.
It's a what?
It's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie?
It's awesome.
Okay. What are they talking about in that movie? Skating?
Oh no, it's basketball?
Basketball? Oh, it's basketball?
That's Blades of Glory.
Oh, yeah, the Blaze.
It's a basketball one.
It's a basketball one? So, kind of like in that movie, and I'm going to hazard a guess because I've never heard of it and I've never seen it. But I have a feeling that these are professional basketball players, but they don't play it all the time. They're not good at it. So they're only halfway good players, right?
Yes.
You know what? A semicircle is totally a halfway circle. Yeah,
A donut.
half a donut. It's how much of a pizza that I can eat in one sitting. Unless it's a small personal pizza, in which case the whole thing just... All right, half a circle. We don't need a symbol for this guy.
Yes, miss.
Nah.
Yeah, give me a smiley.
It can be a smiley face like this,
Without the eyes.
like that.
Yeah, like that.
All right. I like it. You can use that symbol. That is okay with me. See what I did there? All right. This word actually does show up in one of your videos, and they do a really good job of defining it, but I need to say it again before we can get to the rest of the vocabulary word. It looks like it's pronounced chored because of that CH, and I was totally there with you too when I first saw this word.
Oh, I was kidding. But okay.
It's chord.
Yeah, it's chord. Kind of like a guitar chord, but not really.
I forgot what that was.
This chord is any segment
Diagonal.
Then I'm not right. Then I'm
Thank you. Any segment with endpoints on the circle. So if I've got some circles sitting here with our point in the center, and I drop any 2 points somewhere on it, the segment that connects those endpoints is my chord.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you heard of it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Related to the chord is our next vocabulary word. And I'm pretty sure most of you have at least heard of the word before, so I'm going to give you a bit of the definition, and then you tell me what you think the word is. This word is the name of the segment who goes from corner to corner, so it's a chord, but it hits the center of the circle.
Diameter.
Diameter, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to write that vocabulary word, and then we're going to write that definition. A chord that contains the center of a circle. I'm sorry, one more time? One more time? What'd you say? Yeah, was it? Yeah, because radius and diameter are related. Yeah, you can totally guess the order of my stuff. Yeah, as he said, radius is going to come next. And what's the relationship between a radius and a diameter?
Circumference.
It's half a diameter.
Sorry.
That's okay. We're actually gonna get into circumference in a bit, in the next few days or so. All right, half a diameter. But which half?
It's either or.
It doesn't matter, it's a circle.
Okay. Can you be a little more specific so that way I could draw it if I needed to?
Okay, you draw a circle,
Okay.
Then it's more like
and then you draw a dot in the
You
middle.
draw like half a line, it's like 2.2.
Hey, bro, I'm talking.
Like,
By the other half. Okay.
we can
Okay.
It's okay. 'Cause you gave me like a mathematical way to find it. Give me the descriptive way so I can draw it.
Yeah, draw a circle, miss. Draw a circle
Okay.
right now. Draw a circle.
So draw a circle.
Alright, now draw a dot right in the middle of that circle.
Put the center of the circle.
Alright, now just draw a line wherever you want to draw. From that dot, you draw. No, from the dot.
Oh, from the dot.
Yes. Now draw a line to the end of the circle.
And do I keep going?
No. That's it.
I stop.
Either.
All right. Yeah. Very nice. So our formal definition, our real specific way to word this is a segment with endpoints at the center and edge of a circle. So the question I have for you is this. Can a radius be a chord?
No,
Why not?
because it doesn't go against the edges of the circle. It needs to go one end to the other end. Yeah.
Yeah, because it has to go from edge of the circle to edge of the
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah.
And a radius does not. Very nice.
We just have endpoints on the circle.
Yes. All right, let's do one more vocabulary word and then we'll have halftime. Yeah, we'll break for
Is
halftime.
there another question when we're done?
At halftime you can.
Yeah, that's what
Are we gonna
Yeah.
listen to Katy Perry?
You'll see. So on the subject of chords,
We can't.
this word is pronounced secant.
That's what it said.
Secant. It's kind of like what happened last night.
Ew.
The Seahawks can't.
Wait, baby, good trip.
If you're a Hawks fan, I love you. I'm sorry. I had to take the. If you're not, we're good. All right. So Hang on, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Wait for halftime. Wait, we're at halftime. So the secant is a line that contains a chord. So if you can imagine our chord picture, and we extended that in both directions, we put those arrows at the end and had it continue on for forever, that's a secant. All right. Halftime. Someone sing Katy Perry. Go.
Chalet.
Came in like a no,
That's Miley, dude. Came in like a firework. Wait, what?
What?
Isn't that her song, Firework?
Oh, you see the thing
From
from
the interview.
From the. I'm just here.
Like a plastic
All right. Let's continue. We only have four more downs, and then we're done. The big, heavy football references today
Like 3 quarters left.
because of the.
No, 2 quarters left.
All right. Here we go. Hey.
Kardashian.
Hold on. He's going to take the picture of the floor.
What was it?
I'm waiting. Hey, guys, clear recording for me.
Oh, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the restroom.
You don't take the
Okay. Okay. All right. Arc. We had this word come up before. It showed up at the very beginning of the year, first 6 weeks when we were doing our constructions with our compasses, and we were drawing arcs. Do you remember what an arc was?
It's like
It's an arc.
It's like an upside down U.
Like an upside down U that lots of people doing this with their fingers.
Look, where's your
Just a
fingernails
curve.
are an arc.
My fingernail is an arc.
Yeah.
The pink thing. Yeah, it's a piece of a circle.
Yeah.
And so it's going to look something like this.
Like what the Romans used.
Yeah.
The
What
Roman.
Rome has, yeah.
Calipli.
Now, when you put 2 dots on the outside of a circle like this, you actually create 2 different arcs. You create the small one, which is called a minor arc, and you create the big one, which we're going to call the major arc. Okay? So the minor is the small one, and the major is the big one. Thank you.
They had a picture of that in brown.
While we're here, let's take a moment to discuss the naming of arcs. The way we name arcs is going to be really, really, really similar to the way in which we name line segments and angles. So, for instance, if I name these points right here, one point is A, one point is B, then I can name this arc AB. There's only one problem. Which arc AB? The minor arc or the major arc?
Minor. Wait, what?
Which one? The minor or the major? Which arc am I talking about when I say arc AB? And unless I give you that information, I say, hey, look at minor arc AB, you don't really know. And so if you were standing there going, and you said something, you're not wrong. Because I wasn't specific. I didn't tell you which arc I wanted you to look at. So you looked at one, you identified it, and you said it, which is awesome. But that's my fault. I need to be specific. There's one way that I can be specific, and that would be to add a third letter,
Oh,
like an angle. Which arc am I talking about now? The minor arc or the major arc? The major arc, because you start at A, you go through D, and you end up at B, and that arc ends up being the bigger one, so it has to be the major arc. Let's get lazy with our arc names, and let's use a symbol for arcs.
McDonald's.
The McDonald's sign, so like a little arc like this? I'm totally down with that. Let's do that, and since it acts like a line segment, let's go ahead and put that symbol above the letters as if we would to write a line segment. But write all the letters that we need in order to appropriately identify whatever arc it is that we're talking about. Okay? So we're talking about arc ADB. Awesome. Thank you for helping me with that symbol. Okay. 3 more. The next one that I have is the central angle. The central angle is the angle that gets formed by 2 radii of a circle. And a radii is just, the word radii means more than one radius, because radius is, there's just too many S's. Sounds fun. Radius is, we're going to pronounce it, we're going to say radii. Okay? And it's going to look something like this. So if I've got some circle, and I have the center, there's one radius, there's the second radius. My central angle can be the one that forms the minor arc. Come on, pen. There we go. That one. Or it can be the major arc. And so now we can start talking about angles whose measures are going to be greater than 180. We're talking about that major arc, and it's entirely possible for that measurement to go over 180. Okay? Halfway there, halfway there.
What's that word?
Huh?
What's that word?
It was central angle. Sorry. As you can tell, I'm nearing the edge of my paper. So we are nearly done with notes for today.
Wait, we're done? Or
Almost, nearly.
This is like the 40 second one. 40 second.
It feels like it. We've had so many words today. All right, let's talk about the word inscribed. The word inscribed means to be written inside. It has the word in, and scribed means to write, and so the word inscribed means to be written inside of something. For example, you'll probably see it used this way. A triangle is inscribed a circle. Yeah, a triangle is written inside of a circle. So take a circle and draw a triangle inside of it. But you have to make sure that those vertices, those corners, are touching the outside shape. Okay? I drew a circle with a triangle inside.
Hold on.
All right. Here's the last one. The last one actually consists of 2 items, but they're so similar together that I want to group them up.
There's 20 seconds right here. It's the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. All right. I'm going to try not to throw it to the wrong person. We're going to talk about congruent circles versus concentric circles. Concentric circles.
Got the ball.
All right.
Is it interception?
Let's start off with the congruent circles. What does congruent mean? Same size, same shape. So both of these have to be circles.
Is this okay if we say all the same, or is it not the same?
It's not. We probably shouldn't. It's not precise enough, I think, is the best way for me to answer that question. So same size, same shape, I think, is the easiest, most precise way to say it. Thank you. So you said same size, same shape, so these things have to be circles. You can't have a circle and a triangle. Those things can't be congruent. And in order for them to be the same size, what measurement has to be the same? Their circumference Okay, and the diameter, which means their radius.
Yes.
The- The distance from the outside of the circle to that point in the center. So the same radius measure. The next question I have for you is if I want these circles to be distinct, completely different circles, not the same circle over and over and over again, but different circles, can they have the same center point? All right, so I'm going to draw a circle, and I'm going to draw a congruent circle with the same center point. Did I make a unique circle?
Yeah.
Now, I just drew it on top of itself, and I still have the same circle. So can I have the same center point? Help. Could I? And have it be a different circle than what I had originally? No. So if I need these congruent circles to be different circles, then they have to have different centers. And so when you draw them side by side, it's going to look like me on too much coffee. Versus, name that YouTube channel. Epic rap battles of congruent circles. Wait, what? All right, let's talk about now concentric circles, and I want to start with this word, concentric. Most of y'all know or understand some Spanish, yes?
Yes.
Okay, we'll help you out. The word C-O-N, con, in Spanish means with, means with. What do you think centric means?
Center.
Center. So then concentric would mean, say it, you gave it to me. With center. So basically these circles all have the same center because they are with each other's centers. Do they have the same radius measure or different radius measures?
Same.
If it has the same radius measure and the same center, you're drawing the same circle each time. So then the radius measures have to be different. So concentric circles have the same center, but different radius measures. And they are going to look something like this. There's the center, there's a circle, there's a circle, there's a circle, there's a circle. And you could keep going and going and going, yeah? All right, that is all the vocabulary that I have for you today. Thank you.